In a land far from here, there was a boy named Jimmy. Jimmy was pretty average, just like all the other children. He would wake up, put on his legs, eat some turkey for breakfast, put on his hat, and head off to school. Jimmy is forced to overcome many physical obstacles on his way to school every day. These obstacles include a large beast, some poisonous snakes, crocodiles, an octopus, and a wall of horses. Jimmy is typically frightened by all these, but somehow he manages to overcome his fears. This day at school started like any other day. The children would storm into the classroom, and the teacher would begin to talk.
All right, class, today we'll be doing the exact same thing we've been doing since our creation. Commence the building, slaves.
The children would sometimes listen to their teacher, but mostly they'd just hold dance competitions in the middle of the classroom. The children still loved to build, though, and they would build many things, including new children. Ha ha ha. At 1 p.m. every day, the children would go out and play in the landfill next to the school. This particular day, Jimmy didn't feel like playing with the other kids. He decided to take a walk around the landfill instead. He walked until eventually he found a misplaced bush. Jimmy had never seen a bush before, so he decided to go check out what it was. A strange force compelled Jimmy to look inside the bush. There was a peculiar object lying in the bush. Jimmy picked up the sword and was instantly filled with bloodlust and murderous intent. Jimmy was finished with his walk around the landfill, and he came back to where all the other children were. One of the school bullies, Sally the Gluttonous, came over to steal Jimmy's lunch money.
Ha ha ha, I am Sally the Gluttonous. Give me your lunch money so I can stuff my fat face.
Little did Sally know, Jimmy was packing heat, and he had full intention of utilizing it. Jimmy whipped out his sword and proceeded to decapitate Sally the Gluttonous. The teacher comes out of the building to see what is happening. He suddenly transforms into a freaking lizard boss monster. Jimmy attacks without warning and chops the limbs off the teacher, killing him. Jimmy had achieved his lifelong goals. Suddenly, a hot girl comes out of nowhere. Like, oh my gosh, Jimmy, that was the hottest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. And thus, our story ends with a wonderful cliche where Jimmy and his newfound girlfriend ride off into the sunset on white horses.